Well, I just about got the motor ready to come out, and I just got to pick the transmission and transfer case up a little bit to clear everything there and slide this puppy on out. But anyhow, everybody and their brother's been calling me today. Corvair Wild, and then need more horsepower, and 91 CTD, and your beekeeper. All those guys been calling me today. I guess it's their day off, Saturday of course. And if you haven't gone and checked out their channels yet, go check them out. They got some pretty cool videos. No, Brandon with 91 CTD, he's actually doing the same thing that I'm doing today. He's pulling a 350 motor out of a truck, and he usually messes with these Cummins diesels, but he's got a little gas truck too he's working on. So anyway, I'm going to get busy here. These are the doors I'm going to use for the tan pickup, because these doors are pretty much in perfect shape. On the other passenger side door, there's like one little ding, same place as this one right here. I don't even know if you can see that, but there's like one little bitty ding right there. Anyway, these doors are really nice, so these are the doors I'm going to use on the tan pickup, because they're electric windows. And this is a brand new sliding back glass, so I'm probably going to throw that on the tan pickup as well. I've got this mark right here, and I've got this mark back here that's 14 inches like I said. I'll end up cutting this section of the frame out, and is how this works out on these long bed frames, and it's really slick doing it this way to these long bed frames, because the long bed frames had two different options of two different fuel tanks. You could run a 20-gallon fuel tank, or you can run a 16-gallon fuel tank. Well, all the short beds, you have to run a 16-gallon fuel tank. The 20s won't fit up underneath them. And I've got a couple of the 16-gallon fuel tanks. So anyway, the 20-gallon fuel tank bolted here where these four holes are. And the 16-gallon fuel tank bolts right here to where these four holes are. This big hole right here is where the strap that actually holds the fuel tank into the brackets come up here and here. Well, since I'm cutting this part of the frame out, I'm just going to have to drill one hole right here. So after I cut this frame, that hole is going to disappear, and that's one of the holes that I will be needing. So by the time I cut the frame back here and bring the frame forward, this hole is going to have to be re-drilled. That's the only hole on each side of the truck that I will have to re-drill, which is no big deal. That's going to be an easy fix. So there was a couple of questions on that, and hopefully that'll clear it up for everybody. And on the other side, you got your brake line to deal with, which that brake line's no big deal. About midways up underneath the cab there's a splice in it anyhow, and I can replace this section of brake line, which would be easy to do, and it just goes back to right there, and then it turns into a rubber hose and then goes down. So for the most part, that's how I'm going to do the frame. Well, I got the motor out of the truck, and tomorrow I'm going to get this truck out of here and get it pressure washed up and everything before I start working on that frame. And I got to make myself some room in here, because I have no more room to work whatsoever. So I'm going to get that bed out of here, and that front clip, I'm not going to use that front clip. I'm going to use a different style of front clip with the different headlights, with the 4 headlights instead of the 2 headlights. And you got the 6.2 in here, that Cummins, and then that other Cummins sitting over there, and then the 2 engine stands and the engine hoist. So I really don't have any more room to work in here. So like I said, I'm going to get this thing cleaned up tomorrow, and then get back in here probably the day after tomorrow or something like that, and start cutting that frame down for that short box. So anyway, if you guys ain't subscribed yet, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.